What is going on, people? All right, special buys today, and we got some decent deals here. All right, we did the deal on this one. A lot of them to go through. Okay, um, but I'm not gonna try to. I'm really gonna try to keep these special buy of the day vids around 10 minutes, because 20 minutes it just gets a little crazy, and I know a lot of you guys don't have 20 minutes to spend, listening to me yap about this stuff, because for the most of the time they are basically the same deals. Now today there are some, but I mean we got a lot of new stuff here. All right, so getting to the first tool, we just did a hack on this, right? $95. All right, now this is one of those things where, again, 159 and you're going to get a free 6. We've seen this deal before. Okay. um if you think $94 for just the kit is a good deal, and you have a lot of 6s already, you don't want any more 6s, that hack's the best way to go. But if you remember, only one battery comes with this, and usually that's the only way this kit comes, is with 1.4. If you want an extra 6, you're not going to get one really for $60, right? So not that big of a deal. All right, so the hack might make sense for some, and with this, they might want the 6. And again, to pay $60 for the 6, we've seen worse deals. All right, 359. Obviously, that's been around for years. We don't want to go too crazy with that. 199, guys. You got to remember, none of this stuff is going to be hackable. All right, and if you have noticed, with some of the hacks that we did the past 2 or 3 weeks, they kind of got rid of the hack. Now you can still get the deal, but they do what they did right here. They added it to the actual kit. All right, so it's not two different items, right? There's no drop box, right, to add a ratchet, a right angle drill. They have it set up where they will have this impact with one complete item with a ratchet, one complete item plus a right angle drill, one complete item, and exactly what you're seeing here. All right, so again, you're saving a couple bucks because this is the 1/2 inch. All right, so it's the 1/2 inch mid torque, and you're getting a 5. Now, what's good about this? Again, you can always kind of sell these. There's always people that want an extra battery, and obviously, if you go to the Home Depot and buy a 4 amp hour battery, you're going to pay $149. So most people don't do that. I mean, I guess some people do, because obviously they sell, or they wouldn't have them there. But smart people will not ever do that. Don't ever just buy one battery at a big box store. Because unless they're on sale, like a promo of some sort. But you don't really just see single batteries, like in that section of batteries at the Home Depot, 50% off or 70% off. But again, $199 is a 5, right? You get $70 to $60-$70 for it. Now you're paying $130 for the mid torque. But we have seen the mid torque for around $130 with some of these hacks. All right, so this is what we got now, and that's what we're gonna have to do. All right. Now, like I said, a lot of the deals are the same, guys. These are finally sold out, it looks like. And they jacked this up to 518, guys. I hope people who wanted this Ridgid combo kit got it when it was $299 with the hack. when it first came out. But a lot of this Ridgid stuff that we've seen week after week is sold out. This, guys, there's no reason. I mean, the hack, right, is $199. So you're saving $10. But again, they are eliminating the hack doing it this way. All right. So get the 6 amp hour starter kit if it's still available. You know, this kit or this hack, all of the, you know, the rocket light with, you know, the circular saw, that whole hack could have expired because, you know, it's been out for a while now. So I know most of you have gotten it, and I know a lot of you got it with the tricks of the trade video, where you're able just to put in the starter kit and the circular saw separately, you know, like old school. Just go search for the circular saw, the M12, put it in your cart. Old school, search for the starter kit, put that in your cart. No Dropbox, right? That kind of just came out, you know, in the past 4 or 5, 6 months. So you can still do that. You should be able to do that. But a lot of this stuff that is new is accessory type stuff. But let's take this back where we were. Some of the Makita deals, all right, these are that entire deal, but you're saving $10, but now you can't hack it. So this is probably ending really soon, if not now. All right, we saw this before. Again, $159. You're going to be able to, and this is a paddle switch. Certain people like paddle switch. Some people don't like the paddle switch, but I don't even know if Milwaukee even offers a non-paddle switch angle grinder, you know, with this Gen 1. But, you know, again, you could sell the battery for $50 or $60. You're going to be paying around $100 for a brushless angle grinder. Don't like this kit, $289 for 3 brush tools. You do get 4 batteries, all right, but not that, you know, you need brushless, like I've been saying in the past. I mean, you know, here's the orbital sander with 2 free batteries. I mean, it's not bad, but you need a little bit of variety. I mean, these are all low power tools, as they don't really suck up a lot of power. So 2s, and plus you want to keep them as light and as compact. But all right, so here's the stubby with a free 6 available with the 3/8 and with the 1/2 inch. I just want to make sure it is a free 6 for you guys, and it is. All right. So again, we've seen it before, but you know, here's a great deal, guys. $119. Now again, there's going to be another promo this holiday. I think it's $149, right? I think it's the multi-tool and this jigsaw with 1 battery for $149. But if you don't want one or the other, here you're getting a 4 amp hour battery and spending $30 less. All right. Now they added $20 to this screwdriver just for a stupid shockwave set. Don't do that. They dropped the prices like majorly on this new brushed Ridgid tools that I don't see how we're even selling. And again, they probably perform just fine, but they were just, you know, this more money than the brushless versions. But $49 now, you know, if you're a Ridgid fan, you know, you've always been just, you like Ridgid, $49. All right, here is the subcompact brushless hammer drill. All right, $129 with 2 batteries. And here is a full-sized hammer drill, $89. If you remember, this used to be a $1,200, and it was a great tool, an absolute great tool. You know, with that octane, getting rid of the octane, I think that was probably done by Milwaukee. We all know Ridgid and Milwaukee are now have lawsuits against each other. Now, I think it has to probably do, if I remember right, with batteries, something with batteries. But, Octane, that Octane line did take a little bit away. Or should I say, I did think it, when it first came out with the lifetime, LSA, right? People think it's a life guarantee instead of an LSA, a GFA, a GFL, guaranteed for life. But it still is a great warranty, right? We've talked about it, but it's not guaranteed for life, except the batteries, which in certain cases I've heard could be a pain in the neck to get. But I think that Octane line, I think a lot of pros were just, and especially with the hacks, I think they were worried that it would affect Milwaukee. Because remember, they don't own Ridgid TTI. They just make the tools. Obviously, they do better when they do better, but their bread and butter is Milwaukee, right? Milwaukee and Hart are their bread and butter, right? They own Hart 100%. They own Milwaukee 100%. They make tools for Ridgid. They make tools for Ryobi, and the European Ridgid. I forget what the heck they call it. But anyway, $358. These are all sold out, guys. You had weeks and weeks to get these. If you didn't get them by now, you probably weren't going to get them. All right, there's a couple of these still available. Right, a 4-piece combo, $319, not bad with 2 batteries. Instead of the 6 amp hour battery, you can get the light here, $409. All right, you could still get it, right? But now you're getting a free 2 amp hour battery instead of a free 4 amp hour battery, and now you're paying $10 more. This was $399 for 6 weeks with a free 4 that you could hack, and it took $100 off, and it cost you $299. I thought it was a great deal because I really like this multi-tool. You see how kind of long where the blade is? Like, you have a very long nose there. I think that can come in handy kind of getting into some tight spots, and I really like the feel of it. I haven't used it. I just picked it up at Home Depot. All right, so $479 here on a 7-tool old school tough system kit. Now, again, we went over that new 2.0 kit, and I think for $20 more, that's probably a better deal. Now, that could have went up to $599. I don't know. Are some brushless tools here, right? The orbital sander, the multi-tool, probably the hammer drill, but, the impact is the old 885. The circular is brushed, and also the angle grinder. $489 is outrageous for this stuff. You can hack this, all right, but I don't think it's $589. All right. Actually, it could be, because I think this is not the framing hammer. Is this the framing nailer, or no? It's the brad nailer. So you can actually hack this. Actually, I think just the framing nailer is hackable. I'll have to check on that. But we know that, actually, yeah, here it is. Free gift with purchase. Let's do it live, folks. Live. All right, so let's add both to cart. This should be good. I don't think I have anything on my cart that will mess this up. All right, so $470. Okay, and remember, this is the brad nailer. Obviously, a lot of you guys got this on last year's hack. And it was a great hack, and it was kind of during, the pandemic, and we didn't know if any good deals were going to kind of happen, and that one really just shocked everybody, right? With the backpack vac, this brad nailer. It came with a free 8, and you were able to hack the 8. This was, I think, $279, but you got like $110 for the 8, so this came down to $169. But obviously you're returning the battery. You should never use an 8 amp hour battery with any nailer. It's just, they're heavy as it is, especially a framing nailer. But a brad nailer, you want to keep it nice and light. No need for a big battery. They don't use really hardly any power. I think with a 2 amp hour battery, this thing will fire like 2,500 nails. So, but with this, obviously you're getting 2 5s. So it doesn't really go with the brad nailer that well. But obviously you probably have 2 amp hour batteries if you're in Milwaukee's platform. But you're bringing it down anyway, $120 basically. So, again, the kit, I think, is what? I want to say it's like $379 for the kit. I think it's $279 bare tool. So, I mean, again, for another $100, you're getting 2 batteries, an impact, a hammer drill, a hard case. It is a pretty good deal. Obviously, it's for today only, okay? It's for today only, but we might see it again. All right, let's start from the bottom. We saw this all last week, guys. Nothing really to blow you away. This has been every week. They cannot sell this. Don't be surprised that, you're going to be able to get this. And I'll tell you, it's not a bad light. Like I said, I mean, it's actually, it's 3,000 lumens. It's a big, heavy box light. I mean, there's no versatility to it at all. And again, it's just really a waste of space on your system. Throw that awesome Milwaukee searchlight in the box and you're ready to go, and you got so much versatility. It's so much smaller. All right, batteries, we all know, right? The max fit $189. Again, you could hack this. $89. I mean, again, if you're in Ryobi's platform and you want to get some new lights, again, their lights aren't really just a lot of people with the HP stuff, but now they're not going to buy it. See, that's the thing. You always heard me talk how many contractors and really professional like job site people use Ryobi over the years. You always heard me talk about it because it's cheap. We have a lot of kind of immigrant workers up where I'm at. Right. And, the tools aren't provided. They got to have their own stuff. And, they're not spending, $400 or $500 on a Milwaukee hammer drill and impact driver. They're going to buy the $99 3-tool set. But, obviously things have changed a little bit. But, you drop this I think this is like a 2,400 lumen light. You drop this from any height, you're going to bust this thing. It's not really, it's DIY, right? $119, that's kind of expensive. You are getting, I think, a 6 with this, though. I don't want to click it because it'll just waste time. Here's the pack out bag. All right, pretty good deal. Usually, I think this is $129 alone. So you're saving $20. You're getting a utility knife. You're getting some blades. Here's some DeWalt Max Fit set, 60 piece. You got drill bits. You got I see nut drivers. You got impact adapters, socket adapters in there. We've seen these before. Again, if they make sense for you, I don't want to spend too much time. Oscillating blade kits. Probably everything else is going to be the same. Here's a big hog set. Again, 10 piece. Really think about this, guys. I actually talked about this quite a bit on Instagram. I don't know if we're going to see that $99 pack out, right? Remember, we saw the big hog pack out kit, with some 4.5 inch big hogs. I think There was even a 5-inch. All right. Obviously, just, a 5-inch big dog hole saw is like $70. So you were getting 10 different hole saws and a pack out box for $99. A lot of people bought that set last year. Tons of people. I know people that bought 3 or 4 of them because they just used so many hole saws. And they were getting free pack out boxes with them. But 114, guys, we might not see the pack out. I mean, we're seeing,